joined by the main man Lewis. He's always coming clean.
Here we are. Come down for a little bit of food, try and patty, canoe spot, give it a try.
Yeah, well, it's a nice spot in nice bridge. And after school, there's an office, mixing it all to have this thing hides. See who lived in Dubai, man. So we're hungry, but when we're good, productive day, man. So yeah.
Also commission structure, so they offer a lot higher commission than in the UK. So this is what I know, which is the right one to work with.
One of my advisors, man. For every business at that time, a different advisor. The guy here, Alex, he's been in the industry for about 10 to 15 years now. What at the highest level is now in Dubai. I was looking to expand there. It's best to go to him for advice. He's somewhere not in London, so it's always good to go to him for advice when it comes to making big decisions that will impact the business. So, and he's someone I reached out to about a year and a half ago. And again, I just led with value, with our relationship, and now he advises me. I'm currently doing a big deal with him as well. And it's someone that's like a real mentor figure, like little tweaks which I didn't think were necessary, but had a massive impact on my business, man. So a lot of us Gen Z entrepreneurs think we've got to do it alone. But if there's someone that's been in the industry who's made all those mistakes, why not learn from it? So the other advisor is Lewis, man. Even sometimes he's advising me on my drip, man. Nah, 70% is me, 25% is a special someone, or 5% is Lewis, man. He'll give me a couple ideas, like drop the gems, man. Like, so we all see the drip when we're walking, man. Okay, so right now we're in Knightsbridge, and for those who aren't from London, this is one of the most affluent areas in London, especially in the property market. So I'm actually meeting up with Lewis, as you guys know, my right hand when it comes to the luxury property business. We're actually going into Binghatti development, where we're meeting up with the people who are part of the head of the sales team. Now, Binghatti is a worldwide exclusive luxury Dubai-based brokerage, but they have units across the world, and they're actually bringing one into London. So, hi, how you doing? Got the main man Lewis here. Yes. Yeah, back to what I'm saying, man. Being in rooms with affluent people, so I can't really show much around to, but a lot of people here seem like very well successful individuals having conversations. So again, being in this environment and mostly keeping is really, really beneficial. So yeah, man. Binghatti. Look at the development. Do you know how much they're going for?
So what you said, we'll go for it.
We'll go for a tour. Yeah, man. There's only one videographer when it comes to. Well, so yeah, we just had a meeting with the team at Binghatti, and we're going to now be their partners to help them actually sell some of their developments. So they've got many projects, as you can see here, across Dubai, offering fantastic returns. So from that, we're going to look at our current clients and see who would actually want to buy from. Now, the really cool thing about property and life in general is once you build that trust and someone buys a few dollars, they're more likely to buy a few again. So now, although they might buy a unit for us in London, if we now can present Dubai in the most attractive way possibly, we can actually get a deal then. So really looking forward to working with them. It was a good meeting. Until next. It's not every day McDonald's, guys. So, this is why I find it hard to die, you know? See, when you're always on the move, you leave your meal prep at home. But to be fair, I could have got chicken. Like. And you see, when you go to a nice restaurant, you want to try what makes the restaurant nice. I want to have the boring food. Food here, we're up the hype each and every time. You should even endorse me, man. I'm always promoting them, but Chan Chapati, top. Now, on our way to office, man, Mayfair says. So I had a message the other day saying, Denzel, I'm not into property, but I still like what you're doing. Can this be applied to other industries? And that was literally one of my favorite questions, because a lot of times it's the skill set of connecting that is important. And then you can now apply that to any vehicle, right? I know people who are middleman for jets, for concierge services, for private shopping. But if you can master the skill of client acquisition, delivering a good service, it can be applied to any industry. And it's what I call the middleman blueprint. It's the best business model because, again, you don't have to spend much time on it. If you now want to scale to the hundreds of millions, then obviously you need the infrastructure in place, you need a larger team. You can't be as flexible with your timings. But I mean, like, if someone just wants to make that good financial freedom of someone, that could be anything. That could be 10 a month, 30 a month, 50 a month. The middleman business is the best business for you. It's the longest part of the day, man. All the property stuff is nice, talking to clients is nice, but updating the CRM, making those cold calls, long, but it's needed, man. What you need to do to move the needle, people will just show the highlights, but I would say 80% of the background work is all producing the majority of the results. And that's what you got to do, man. You got to just have that fixed period of time to work consistently on your business. Right now, we're just going to be calling some of our clients from our high net individual list and seeing where they are with their purchasing, how up to date they are, whether they're looking for any more opportunities that we can assist them with. So it's been a long day, but we've got to do what we've got to do. No, not to just add, man. Calls aren't going through called the service. Is that we adapt. We adapt, man. Listen, same way in football, you got to be able to play on a rainy day in Stoke. You got to play on a rainy day in the prime industry, man. Laptops dead, phones dying, no service. What we're gonna make it work? Lewis, star cooler.
Come up, charges around.
Okay, so we're here at Binghatti, at their showroom, which is their open day.
You guys had a briefing on this.
So right here we have the CEO and founder of Binghatti.
Yes.
I got recommended to reach out to you by as I work with many CEOs in real estate and we're based in Mayfair. So just having the conversation to see if there's something that you're looking for or any real estate you're looking to sell.
No, I just recently bought another amused house in Marylebone, so that's on the market for at the minute.
Okay, cool. Not to worry at all. But if you ever do need help, you can that. We're always here to help.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, cool, thanks. Just missed him. I'm gonna save the number then.
Yeah, I'm just saying follow up.
He's supposed to be Marylebone. He didn't ask you this.
Right, Denzel, what's the best advice you can give to somebody that you weren't learning in school?
So I think it's the power of focus. I think in school you're taught to do many subjects, to be a master in them all, but one thing that I've noticed, especially with my clients, is that they're just an expert at one thing. That's what's made them the most money. So I feel like for anyone who's trying to gain a career or a skill set, focus on it, learn from people who are already established in that industry, and be consistent at it for a long period of time. And it's inevitable that you'll do well. So
One last question. So, let's say somebody comes to you and they've encountered like a large sum of money, like inheritance, like £100,000.
yeah.
How would you tell them how best to invest it?
So I think you always got to work with the end in mind, man. I feel like if I just said to you, buy this or buy that, it's ineffective without knowing what your end goal is. So if they're already working a good job, none of the money they should be spending should be to feed their current lifestyle, because their job should be doing that. Now, from an investment angle, I'll be looking at, okay, cool. Are you looking for something that's going to give you sufficient cash flow in addition right now, or something that's more so for a long-term asset? Would they prefer something like hands-off, like more like a stock, or would you want to prefer something that's more hands-on, potentially such as like a property? That's one very, very important thing when you're an advisor for a client. It's about actually understanding what's the end goal and how's what you're going to buy for them or help them buy aligned with their goal, and then make a plan from there. Yeah, man, we just literally got an email from someone who wants to reach out to us and they want to work with us to help a family office get some more units in London. So they've got a budget of 20 million to 200 million pounds buying property in central London. Ideally, they're looking for hotels. So we'll have a meet with them on Friday. Let's see what goes from there. Again, all from the power of your network, man. So that's how we do it. That's how we do it. They're done, man. Had to do a little Zara, man. As you know, that's the best spot. But yeah, man. Now we'll go to somewhere in South. Might play a bit of paddle later. Day in the life. Every day is different. I think they're paddle players, though. Oh God. Oh, alright, Dan. Show them why you're a paddle player, bro. Show them, bro. Show them that you're not just a boxer, bro. The guy that's abandoned me.
Nah, bro, I'm just a boy. I'm not about no more.
Alright, guys. Let me tell you a story about KD, yeah, man. He's one of the wisest brains I know. He's like, if you follow him on LinkedIn and Instagram, you should know he's the guy behind everyone's viral clips, bro. Nah, bro, he's the main man, bro. Tell me you're a bull, innit? Cool.
It's smooth, what? I don't know. Today I'm going to walk you guys through the process of what happens when you actually close on a deal. So there's currently a transaction that
I'm working on. And it's for a client who is purchasing a very high value home in the UK. Now, I can't disclose too much about the numbers or the area because it's a very private and exclusive deal. Yeah, let's just say it's a very large transaction. Now, with this property, it's very important that you get the whole process in place, right? So when it came to finding the property, we've done weeks and weeks, I think even months of viewing, because if someone's buying a property at such a premium level, they want to make sure that they can buy something that's actually worth their money, right? Number two, it was negotiation. Now, it was kind of in our favor because at this level that they're buying at, not many people can afford a property of this nature. So I was able to do that on our negotiation power. And again, without disclosing too much of the figures, but I probably got about 30% below the asking price due to using different conditions that helped us to negotiate a better rate. Now we're going through the conveyancing period, and this is the one thing I hate about the UK property. The conveyancing period could take too long, but I think we're going to do what's quicker. So what we've had to do is instruct our solicitors, which has already been done, raise queries about the property. I'm on my way right now to get a survey done, because again, it's good to get a survey because you're going to ensure that you're not overpaying for the property to ensure that there's no hidden faults that can now be costly down the line. Then you also have things like paying the 10% deposit upon exchange and completing the process and helping them with the movement. A lot of the deals that I'm doing, I can't really speak about because there are a lot of very important people who want to keep their transactions private. I'll let you know, guys, about the wins, the losses, and all that stuff. Okay, so now I'm about to go into the property again. I can't really show where I am on the property because it's a very exclusive listing, but here with the valuer, we're going to check out the property. And this happens with every property transaction, right? You want to make sure that the property that you're buying it at or your client's buying it at is actually a true representation of the current market value. So very important to do it. Some people tend to not do it, but we always recommend our clients to do it. I've learned a lot in this process though, in the power of speed. I think whenever I'm speaking to my client, very busy guy, I've said this before, but he replies within seconds. And every decision that he makes is within seconds. Things move fast. That's why, as I mentioned, like I've already done done. This will probably complete one of the quickest because he's a very efficient guy and so is his team. But this is what those people at the top level is all about speed. So implement the speed is what's going to separate you from where you are now and to where your goals are.